Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! Over 9,000! Over 9,000! 9,000!
Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Got a big discussion for you guys today. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on which 80s cartoon, if any, would be the best candidate for a live action movie. Now, I've nominated 10, but because I don't want the video to go too long, I've split it into 2 videos, so be sure to check back next week for part 2. And if you guys enjoy these videos, please remember to take that second to subscribe to my channel where I come out with new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So let's get started. Number 1. Brave Star. This was an American space western series running for only 1 season from 1987 to 1988 with a total of 65 episodes. This was actually the last animated series produced by Filmation, who was responsible for series such as He-Man and Ghostbusters before it shut down in 1989. A year before Brave Star aired, a series of action figures was made by Mattel that were nearly 8 inches tall.
Brave Star!
Brave Star was a combination of science fiction, space, and a western genre cartoon set in the 23rd century on a multicultural desert planet called New Texas. We follow Native American Marshall Brave Star as he enters the rough planet of New Texas as its new lawman, trying to bring order to the land. He has special abilities like the sight of a hawk, the strength of a bear, and the hearing of a wolf to aid in his endeavors, as well as the help of a talking techno horse called 3030.
Fine by me. I'm turning on the turbo booster. What? They are too strong! Run! Run!
Like most other Filmation series, a moral lesson is told at the end of each episode. One notable episode is The Price, where a boy buys a drug called Spin, essentially LSD, and becomes addicted and then dies.
You look terrible! Have you been taking Spin again? Oh, yeah. Sweet and happy pink smiling flowers. Hi, Brad.
In 1988, an animated movie was created titled Brave Star, the Movie, where Brave Star saved New Texas from robot monsters. I feel like this cartoon has great potential. A mix of apocalyptic desert planet with a twist of technology could make for a very interesting movie. They could do something fun with this, like Guardians of the Galaxy humor meets, Mad Max.
Who? Star-Lord, man.
Number 2. Thundercats. Thundercats was an animated series running from 1985 to 1989 with a total of 130 episodes. We follow a group of cat-like aliens forced to leave their home planet and make their way to a planet called Third Earth, where they become known as the Thundercats, battling an evil undead sorcerer named m.a.s.k. Later, in 2011, there was a rebooted animated series of the Thundercats, but this only lasted for 1 season because of the dismal toy sales ultimately ceasing further funding. In 2007, a CGI movie was in the works and test footage of their progress was released, but this project was eventually scrapped.
Yes, it did, Lionel. And I've learned my lesson.
There was a rumor a movie was in the works for 2019 with Michael Bay as a possible director, and many actors and actresses like Mila Jovovich and James McAvoy have expressed interest in starring in a live-action film.
Making a movie and then they weren't making a movie. Oh, Chitara.
If you guys want more information on the Thundercats and Thundercats movie news, take a look at my Thundercats video. Number 3. Silverhawks. Silverhawks was an American animated series developed by Rankin and Bass, running for 65 episodes in 1986. This was meant to be a space-bound equivalent series of their previously created series, The Thundercats. The series follows around a team of human heroes in the 29th century who were given metal bodies and hawk wings to stop organized crime in the galaxy of Limbo. Many of the voice actors from Thundercats also voiced characters in the Silverhawks project. The villain of Silverhawks, Monstar, an escaped alien mob boss, is voiced by the same actor who played m.a.s.k in the Thundercats. 2 toy series were produced by Kenner, as well as a 7-issue comic series by the same publishers who published the Thundercats comics. Other merchandise was sold like pencil cases, bed sheets, as well as these amazing pajamas with wing flaps under the arms to resemble the Silverhawks characters. There is a rumor claiming Warner Brothers is spearheading a live-action film of the Silverhawks series, but this is on a website that doesn't provide enough sources for me to believe that it's real. Number 4. M.a.s.k. No, I'm not talking about the 1985 Cher film about Rocky Dennis.
I look weird, but otherwise I'm real normal.
Or the 1994 film with Jim Carrey. I'm talking about the animated television series which aired for 2 seasons with a total of 75 episodes between 1985 and 1986. M.a.s.k. is an acronym for Mobile Armored Strike Command, and this series was based on the M.a.s.k. action figures by Kenner. It was essentially a hybrid of G.I. Joe meets Transformers. M.a.s.k. was a special task force with transforming vehicles with an emphasis on wearing superpowered masks, engaged in an ongoing battle against the criminal organization Venom, which is an acronym for Vicious Evil Network of Mayhem. Venom was responsible for a wide array of crimes such as robbery, counterfeiting, kidnapping, and hunting historical treasure. And number 5, Dragon Ball Z. I know this is essentially a 90s cartoon, but Dragon Ball did technically start in the 80s. Dragon Ball Z is the sequel to the 1986 Dragon Ball Japanese anime series. This series ran from 1989 to 1996, featuring a now adult Goku and his friends who are tasked with finding the Dragon Balls and defending the Earth against evil villains to summon a dragon which grants wishes. Dragon Ball Z is certainly a cultural icon with over 15 animated movies created, generally featuring double features an hour in length, along with a crap ton of video games and toys, many being only released in Japan. There have been 2 sequel animated series, Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super, which is still airing. You may be thinking, Laura, are you stupid? There was a Dragon Ball movie already made, Dragon Ball Evolution. But ask yourselves, did that 2009 movie really count? The adaptation was not well received at all, and the attempt of westernizing this beloved Japanese classic was a dismal failure, featuring an unnoteworthy actor as a wannabe Peter Parker instead of the iconic Goku, Master Roshi with hair, no Krillin, and a list of griefs that goes on and on. It comes as no surprise that the director admitted he had never heard of the Dragon Ball franchise until he was asked to direct it. Many claim that Fox attempted to cash in on a hugely popular franchise, trying to make a quick profit with minimal thought and effort. But I do have to admit, I did enjoy the scene where Goku used only evasive maneuvers to fight off a group of bullies. So what do you guys think of my first top 5 here? If you're screaming, you forgot this cartoon, you forgot that cartoon, it'll most likely be in my part 2 video featuring my last remaining 5 next week. So leave your top choice in the comments down below and let's see if there's a clear favorite. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I come with new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, unless if I get invited for Chinese food. Thank you guys so much for watching and stay legendary.